Inspector?
How's it going, spacers? And welcome back to yet another episode of the Outer Worlds. Yesterday's episode, we found out that the distillery I can't access it. Yeah, I was jumping the gun. But we also found the set of Halcyon Helen. That was interesting. Fun. I got really excited. I thought I was going to get to have the Needler. It was just another rep. It was just a prop that there's a real version that she actually uses. Makes me wonder if she just actually does this shit and then they just like make shows about it, but then they heavily fill it with propaganda. That seems kind of vibe I'm getting from this, but maybe not. Either way, we also went over all of our evidence, and now we're talking to Administrator Vico and giving him our final reports on every one of our suspects. Starting, first suspect we went after. I finished my investigation on Jasmine Leyva, prophet of profitability.
Ms. Leyva earned that title, but not for the reasons you'd expect. The profit business has been profitable for the hotel. Not so much for Ms. Leyva's followers. So, tell me, what did you find?
She really wants to be arrested.
She wants to be arrested? That's not the kind of behavior I expect from a suspect. Perhaps she's carrying a guilty conscience. Does the prophet strike you as a reasonable candidate for Helen's murderer?
Reasonable candidate. She either did it or she didn't. Still considering my options, but no, I doubt she did.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you for the update, Inspector. I'll include everything you've told me in my official report.
Next, I've completed my investigation into Helen's poisoning.
Excellent. I trust you have a name for our poisoner.
Owens, the former. No, they covered their tracks too well. Spencer Woolver confessed to the crime.
Oh, I am disappointed. I'd always believed Mr. Woolrich a man of high character. It pains me to order the arrest and detention of someone I admired. I'd like you to continue investigating Helen's murder. You've found the poisoner, but her killer remains at large.
I'm sorry, Spencer. I know who killed Halcyon. Damn, okay. Well, let's say I looked into Cedric. That's one he wants to hear about, but I'm gonna leave Black Hole Birdie for last.
Closely, I trust. Tell me what you found.
Cedric's a slippery guy. I didn't find criminal boss. I can't trust him. I'm about to disappoint you. He's got an alibi, dude. He doesn't have any motive. I mean, he does, but I don't know if he knew about it.
Of course he's got an alibi. He runs Sublight Underground. He probably starts his day by preparing half a dozen alibis. With that in mind, do you think Cedric was responsible for Helen's death?
He was torturing a guy at the time of Helen's death. I can't see past that alibi.
Fair enough, Inspector. I won't try to influence your judgment any more than I already have. Unfortunately, even I don't have the authority to detain Cedric. His line of work is dangerous, though. There's always a chance for an accident.
Sorry to disappoint you, Ludovico. He's alive and well.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've already lost Dr. Blossom and Constable Keene, but at least Cedric's alive. The universe is a just place.
I managed to track down Black Hole Birdie.
I'm pleased to hear that. Bertie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property. When
It
Helen
might
was
be a
murdered,
red
Bertie was
herring.
nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is unfortunate.
Even if he didn't kill Helen, Bertie did do some reckless stuff.
Oh, dear law. Please tell me there wasn't another woolly cow involved.
He vandalized company. Okay, so you know about the cow.
Yes, I know about the woolly cow. Constable Keene had Bertie's teammates arrested for unauthorized inebriation of livestock. Bertie himself was nowhere to be found during the incident. Ironically, if Keene had arrested him, he'd have the perfect alibi. Be plain with me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole Bertie killed Helen?
I really don't.
I'm relieved to hear that. I happen to be something of a fan of the hack attack. I'd hate to see him processed for murder, but we need to be absolutely sure. I'd like you to continue your investigation. Notify me as soon as you're ready to make a formal accusation.
Bertie agreed to stay at the Grand Colonial.
I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Bertie within the public eye than let him languish in a bar at the docks. I'll make my report of your investigation into Bertie. Do you have anything else for me?
I know who killed Halcyon.
I've been waiting for this. Tell me, Inspector, who killed Halcyon Helen?
Oh, because they never tell you, and like somebody who's maybe not paying as much attention, maybe rushing through things, might not think about it, or might not read every terminal. But I do. I'm the completer. You did. You killed.
I beg your pardon. You think I killed Halcyon Helen?
I've got proof. You tampered with Burbage 3001. You tried to cover your tracks.
There's nothing to prove. I don't understand. Are you trying to make a mockery of justice, or are you really this incompetent? I expect you to deliver the name of Helen's killer. I expect you to deliver results, Inspector. And if you can't withstand the pressure, then I expect you to resign. We're done. Your services are no longer necessary.
I've got data proving you programmed Burbage to fire on Helen.
You what? Now wait just a minute. That data was acquired illegally.
Evidence is evidence. I'm clean, Lou.
All right, fine. Let's do this your way. You say I programmed Burbage to fire on Helen. Why? Helen was critical to my operations on Eridanos. I have no reasonable motive.
God. Hitting me. Okay. So, I'm back. I tried taking every color of the spectrum and didn't raise my lying skill high enough. I'm at 90. I needed 15 more, but I couldn't get it. However, I did drink some stuff that increased my mind. Now my perception is higher. Means I got you, bitch. This investigation's your motive. You're trying to pin this murder on someone, which is something I already picked up on, which I'm glad I'm able to say it because I got my stats up high enough.
I admit, I have been encouraging you to resolve this case as quickly as possible. Helen's death is a stain on our reputation. I don't want it becoming permanent. It wasn't enough that she smile for our cameras and kiss a bottle of Spectrum Brown. No, she had to know what was in it, how it was made, why it was made.
You're horrible, Ludovico. Got nothing more to say to each other.
For once, we're in agreement. Wait, don't move a muscle. Someone's just tripped my alarm. And my security defenses. And killed my patrols. The distillery is under attack. Someone's after me, Inspector. I need you over here right now.
Huh. Inspector. Let's see. If my memory is serving me, I thought that my services are no longer required.
Forget what I said. I'm renewing your contract as of this moment. Damn it. Someone's interfering with my transmission. Can you read the...
So, hey guys. Do we like... You think we should help him? What do you think? Come on, tell me. What do you think? Mr. Funny Man. What do you think, Mr. Joker?
I think we should help him.
Okay. Alright.
I think we should put our fingers in that.
Whoever the real killer is, I got a feeling they're going after Mr. Ludovico. We need to catch up to him. Fast.
I guess, if we have to. Getting kind of tired of kicking my heels up in the penthouse all day.
Alright. I got nothing going on.
We should definitely go. As for helping him, maybe we take the wait-and-see approach?
From the depths of Terra 2 to the heights of Eridanos, there's no mess that your SAM unit can't unstick, unclog, or unsully.
Think of this as an opportunity to teach Mr. Ludovico the importance of compassion.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Vic. Yeah, that's really what I'm gonna do. So, oh my god, what if it's Intercom Girl? So. Alright, so here's the thing, right? I don't know.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double.
To the lobby, please.
To the lobby.
Alright, who am I taking? Nyoka. Nyoka and Ellie are who I've been... Or Nyoka and Felix. Yeah, I think that's right. Good team. I feel like Ludovico still did it, and whoever this is maybe a higher up Rizzo's fixer. That's just a theory. Who knows? There we go, for the aesthetics. Where does he live? That's a good question. Where is he? Entire time. I haven't seen where he's at. Oh, is he at the distillery? He's at the distillery. That's okay. Makes sense. Okay, we'll do that. We'll make the trek. We'll run just in case there's something on the way. Hey guys. This. I have leaper injectors in here? These need leaper injectors. There a workbench nearby that I can use? Oh! Right, okay. Spectrum Distillery, enter here. Security breach. Oh, wow.
I've been waiting for this. I'm not gonna let. I just wanna be
Yo, okay. These guys are everywhere now. Well, you didn't do that. You actually did the opposite. Okay. Right. Well, let's go into this Rizzo's distillation station. Hopefully there will be... Hold on. Real quick. I'm gonna run. I'm going... Use... I'm gonna put leaper injectors. I think I have some. Okay, so... Fun fact. I don't have any leaper injectors. Which, honestly, is really annoying. Those are really hard to come by. I don't know why those are so hard to come by. Those and thug kits. Is it a balance thing? Oh. Well, let's enter this distillery. Blood on the floor, blood on the walls. Wait! Halcyon Helen? Excuse me.
It's you. I had a feeling you'd catch up to me sooner or later, Inspector. I was just hoping you'd find me standing over the administrator's corpse.
What in law's name? Halcyon Helen.
Ruth Bellamy's still alive?
Oh, is that Ludovico I hear? Perfect. I'm so glad he's still in the building. Would you mind letting
She had a
him know
body
I'm about to
double?
blow his whole operation to flinders?
No, that's a fair question. How you want to explain how you're still alive?
Brace yourself, Inspector. You're about to learn the biggest secret in the Aetherwave industry.
She's a twin.
Halcyon Helen was never one person. I shared this role with my twin sister, Belinda.
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious? Halcyon Helen's got a twin sister? I mean, yeah, it's obvious. You know, if you think about it.
Belinda and I were the best kept secret in the business. Nobody could tell us apart. And certainly not a peevish, petty, miserable little worm like Quentin Ludovico. So when I discovered the truth, when I realized what Ludovico was about to unleash on this colony, Belinda paid the price.
Administrator Ludovico, a murderer and a coward. Why, I never.
Call me a murderer all you like, Inspector, but I'm no coward. I bloodied my hands to save this colony. I'd do it again. If it means defending Halcyon's future, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Tell the truth, Ludovico. There's nothing safe about Spectrum Brown. You want to infest this entire colony with those disgusting parasites.
They're not parasites. These creatures are symbiotic life forms. They belong to the highest order of life form, capable of living in perfect harmony with humanity.
Bullshit.
The symbiotes evoke a feeling of joy in their host. A bliss so pure, so profound as to render the most exquisite recreational substance obsolete. Oh, don't you see, Inspector? I want to bring joy back to Halcyon. I want this colony to smile again.
This dude's a fucking anime villain. They're not symbiotes. I've seen the way the infected behave.
A host only turns violent if they're carrying too many symbiotes, or if they see you as a threat. In its natural state, the relationship between symbiote and host is perfectly harmless. Listen to me. I never wanted to take a life, but I had no choice. I couldn't let anyone destroy this colony's only chance at real happiness. But what about Helen? What about all the innocent people she's killed?
No one I crossed off was innocent.
That was you in the labs. You killed Dr. Blossom.
Have you met Dr. Blossom? She was practically a reptile. A cold-blooded psychopath who toyed with human lives in the name of scientific advance.
You're not wrong.
Leora Blossom wasn't a person. She was a weapon in Ludovico's arsenal. You call it murder? I call it disarming my enemy.
But you killed the Rangers mascot.
The mascot was a spy working for Ludovico. He was ordered to keep an eye on Belinda and I, and report back to his master.
You're being paranoid. I barely knew the fellow.
Don't try to deny it. Anywhere Belinda and I went, that mascot was there, just watching us with those cold, dead eyes.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't working for the... How many people have you killed, Helen?
Ludovico murdered my sister, Inspector. He killed Belinda with his own hands. Dr. Leora Blossom, Maria Keene, that flackwit of a mascot, they were standing between me and Ludovico, so I did what I had to do. I went through them.
You killed Constable Keene. She was on your side.
She was on Ludovico's side. When she realized I was alive, she refused to stay silent. I gave Maria a chance. I told her about Belinda. I asked for her help, but she turned me down. She was honor-bound to report me to Ludovico. Maria had a duty to her company, and I had a duty to Belinda. We both did what we had to. But in the end, I was the faster shot.
I've heard enough.
You know what you need to do. Help me avenge Belinda. Help me put a stop to this.
Don't listen to her. Listen to me. Throw in with Helen and you destroy Halcyon's only chance at real happiness. Think of the future, Inspector. A lifetime of bliss and joy for every colonist in Halcyon. We can make that happen.
Let me ask Helen something.
You want me to explain my grand plan in the middle of a climactic moment like some two-bit serial villain? Do I look like Spencer Woolrich to you? We've talked enough. You're either with me, or you're with the administrator.
I'm helping you, Helen, but once we're out of here, I expect answers.
It's a deal.
The lesser of two evils, I suppose. Let's get...
We don't have a lot of time. We need to get out of here.
Not so fast. I've sealed the bulkhead doors. You're staying right where you are. I'm sorry to do this to you, Inspector. Truly I am. If it's any consolation, Helen has brought some remarkably powerful explosives. Your death should be instantaneous. Goodbye, Inspector. Helen, we won't meet again.
Damn it. He sealed us in, but I think I know another way out. Follow me and stay close.
Let's move. Leora Blossom is the only person she killed that she might have been justified in killing.
Head through that door. There's another way out.
If you kill her, you get the fucking weapon.
Hell of a job.
Inspector, you have a talent for breaking and entering.
Thanks.
Looks like you sealed the door. Try throwing that switch down there. That should get us through.
What switch? That switch? Oh. Hold on. Let's do... Let's go. What the hell?
We made it. Nice work, Inspector. We may have put a stop to Ludovico's operations, but he's still at large. He's probably gone into hiding, so we're going to root him out.
I'm helping you because Ludovico has to be stopped. You and I are not friends.
Oh, surprisingly rude. What did I do to deserve this kind of hostility? Oh, right. All those people I killed. Fine, I'll keep this professional. Meet me at the penthouse suite. We'll prepare our next move.
Hold on, I have questions.
Not here. In private, back at the penthouse. Also, I rather like the ambiance there. See you soon, Inspector.
Alright. Well, shit. Oh, that was gonna be a longer scene. Well, I mean, I kind of thought that they might do something like that, like she had a body double and Halcyon Helen's still alive. I was just hoping they wouldn't. It's nice and all, but it's like one of those plot twists that's just a cliche at this point. And maybe that's supposed to be cliche. She's like a cheesy noir serial character. Whatever. Let's talk to everyone. How's it going?
I call the big bed. Anyone wants to challenge me, we can play a hand of cards.
I just hope you don't mind if I join you. You okay?
I do love all the wall space. So much room for trophies.
You can't hang any hotel room.
Everything's so soft and silky and expensive. Oh gosh, I hope I don't get any grease stains on the furniture.
Get some grease stains on the furniture.
Serials are used by the board to control what the colonists think about reality. Quite a powerful thing.
Well,
You
Felix,
think Helen's looked my way yet? Yeah, I'm sure she did.
fucking bitch. All right, Helen, let's talk.
It's strange. When you walk through that door, I half expected to see Belinda. Belinda and I practically shared a life. Losing her feels like losing a limb. She's conspicuous by her absence.
Do you need a minute?
Thank you, but no. I can't grieve properly while Ludovico's still breathing. So let's see if we can't solve that problem first. We shut down Ludovico's distillation plant, but he's not going to sit idly by. If he can't use Spectrum Brown to infect the colony, he'll resort to some kind of backup plan. I stole this formula from Dr. Blossom, a failed prototype of Spectrum Brown. Look at this. The prototype had the opposite effect, and actually made you immune to the parasites.
Also slightly depressed instead of incredibly happy.
This is Halcyon. Everyone's already miserable. A little more despair isn't going to make a difference. We're going to need 2 ingredients. A sample of essence of Sprat, and 1 intact pod of parasite eggs. Cedric's warehouse in the Perea spaceport almost certainly carries a batch of Sprat essence. As for the pod, I'd check the Wilderness Reserve if I were you.
Rat nuclei, right? They're commonly used in medical experiments.
I'm glad one of us is an expert. Most of what I know is based on Dr. Blossom's notes. Here's what I understand. Sprats have an adaptive immune system. They don't suffer from the diseases and parasites they carry. It's one reason why you'll see them in every corner of the colony. Dr. Blossom experimented with Sprats and accidentally discovered a way to become immune to the parasites. That's probably when she decided to switch to human testing.
And we should be able to synthesize an... Yeah. No, I should be able to synthesize an effective antiparasitic.
You're a scientist and an inspector? You really are full of surprises. I borrowed a
Hey, man.
centrifuge from the research lab.
Wait till you hear
Used
what
the
my friends say
ingredients to
about my
synthesize
fingers.
an antiparasitic.
Alright. See enough?
I'm glad I could count on your expertise. Once you're finished, head to the pilot house. We'll hijack the control system and disperse the cure into the atmosphere. That should kill off most of the parasites.
Not so fast. Let me borrow your needler.
Are you worried I'm gonna shoot you in the back?
I'm already doing all the work. I deserve to feel like an Aetherwave hero. No, pretty much. Hand it over.
Alright, if it makes you feel better. Here. You take good care of my needler, and it'll take good care of you. There is one other thing. Yes. While you're at Piraeus Spaceport, have a word with Cedric Kincannon. I know Cedric. There's nothing he wants more than a chance to eliminate Ludovico. We could use him on our side. Best of luck, Inspector.
He's a little mad at you. I wanted to ask you about Belinda.
Why, Inspector? Am I being questioned?
Come here. That's right, and I advise you to cooperate. I like this because I like the idea that Perdita's taken on his last name. It's Hawthorne, not Alex. I'm not an inspector anymore. Call me Hawthorne.
All right, Hawthorne it is. Belinda and I shared the role of Helen, but she was also the only person who knew the real me. To the rest of the colony, I'm Halcyon Helen, but to my sister, I was just Ruth. I could be myself around Belinda, and she could be herself around me. She was my only sister, but she was also my only friend.
People know you're Ruth Bellamy. Was it hard for Belinda to keep herself a secret?
No. Belinda enjoyed the secrecy. She could slip into the role of Halcyon Helen, attend social events on my behalf, perform a few stunts, deliver a few lines. And then, when she grew tired of all the people and all the attention, all she had to do was slip out of the role and be my sister again. She was the secret twin. She had a comfortable life in the shadows, an easier life. I made sure of that.
An easier life in Byzantium while the rest of the colony starves to death.
Do you really expect me to apologize for my success? Because let me tell you something. If you ask a Byzantine to show compassion for the working class, you are asking to be lied to. Besides, Belinda and I spent our lives giving the workers of Halcyon hours of entertainment to help them escape the humdrum routine of their daily lives. Isn't that enough?
Not even a little.
It's going to have to be enough. There isn't much more I can do. Well, other than help you save Halcyon from an infestation of mind-controlling parasites.
That is the only way you're a hero in all of this.
So is there anything else you wanted to ask me?
But even then, you killed innocent people. Do you think I'm gonna be okay with that?
Yes, Hawthorne, I did. Leora Blossom and Maria Keene were on Ludovico's side. They chose to stand between me and my sister's killer. I had to cross them off.
Once again, you're forgetting about the mascot.
He was clearly a spy for Ludovico. He was never far from Belinda or from me. We could hardly take a step outside our hotel without spotting that giant red mask somewhere in the periphery. It's like he was stalking us, watching our every move. If we took notice of him, he hurried away.
He sounds like a fan, not a spy. Oh yeah, you work at... yeah, art. This, yeah, honestly. You realize he was working for Birdie, right?
He was working for Birdie? Birdie Holcomb? But that doesn't... I mean, why was he always... Oh dear. I may have made an accidental, inadvertent, tiny miscalculation.
You made a terrible mistake.
Yes. I have made a terrible mistake. I'll find his closest living relative and send them an autographed copy of Terror on Monarch or something. That should smooth things over.
No. What exactly happened between you and Constable Keene?
Would you believe me if I said I gave the constable a chance? I spoke to her in her office. I told her everything. Belinda, Ludovico, the parasites, all of it. Maria said I was guilty of corporate sabotage and that she had a duty to report me. She told me how sorry she was, and I told her the same thing. And then I shot her. Maria was defending my sister's killer. If someone murdered one of your crew in cold blood, what would you do?
I would have made them.
So you do understand. Was there anything else?
Birdie was carrying this data pad, and I think it's yours.
Yes, this is mine. I'd kept notes on everything I suspected, everything I'd discovered. It's all here, all in code. Belinda and we had a secret way of communicating. Words and phrases that had a special meaning to us. Numbers and dates that were only important to the two of us. Only 2 people in the universe knew that language.
Sorry.
Thank you, Inspector.
Hawthorne.
Keep the data pad. All it's going to do is remind me of things I could never say to Belinda.
I want to hear the whole story. Tell me what happened.
It's a long story, Hawthorne.
I am going to have her tell this story. I'm sorry. This is getting long, and I don't want to... I'll ask another time.
All right. Was there anything else?
Nothing right now. Goodbye. And to you guys, I say thank you for watching. And I hope you will like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with someone you know. This has to have some, like, secret hidden, like, fucking anime powers, dude. It's a cool looking gun. Oh, I can just hold it? Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait, what? When I... Does it change settings? UI. HUD visibility. First off. Oh, that's so cool. It doesn't use any ammo? So this is for crippling people. This is for killing. And this is for their armor. Oh my god. That's so fucking cool. Oh my god. Guys, I'm so excited. Anyways, yeah. That's all for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you all in the next episode of The Outer Worlds. Peace. Holy shit.